Buenos dias. Yesterday I was thinking about what kind of video I could do next and I had no proper idea in mind. So I just said, okay, yeah, just let's do something different. And I just started waxing my chain, and in the process of it I was thinking, okay, maybe I will just bring you with me and just take the camera with me on this weekend, doing like a weekend vlog, kind of. So yesterday evening I waxed my chain. Yeah, it's kind of a process, but I think it's totally worth it because yeah, you don't have to clean your bike so often. Your drivetrain just stays clean, which is amazing. Today, even it's a bit cold, I'm going on a ride outside and I'm taking you with me. Oh, and what you can see here is a microphone. Yeah, last video where I talked about camera gear, I said that I want to invest in a microphone. And actually I didn't bought it myself, a good friend of mine bought it and was kind enough to let me use it. So yeah, I think that's a big upgrade for the audio side of this, so yeah. I think you're already familiar with this view here. I've loved this little section here in my room. So when the sun comes in like now in the morning, it's amazing to just stay here and drink coffee or enjoy breakfast. What's on the menu before going out of the ride? I have to mount my cassette and also my chain. I have to shorten my chain first and then I have to break it in because it's very stiff when you hot wax your chain. Yeah, and then I have to put all the things together. I also have some new pulley wheels that I wanted to add in. Yeah, so I will change them. And then at 12:30 I will meet with a friend and go for a ride, and I hope I will manage it. My time management often is very bad, but I have to make it today because yeah, there's someone else relying on me. So yeah, pressure's on. So yesterday I also cleaned the cassette. I boiled some hot water and just put the cassette in there so the old wax would come off. And that worked quite well. I just needed some brushes on top of it to get rid of all of the wax. So now the cassette is also clean and we will put the chain and the cassette on, and then we have a super new clean drivetrain. Now I will install the new pulley wheels. Actually the pulley wheels are a great small upgrade that you can do. I have a Shimano 105 and these pulley wheels don't have bearings, and I just bought Dura-Ace ones. That's actually the only Dura-Ace spec that I have on my bike then, but they have like real bearings. They work much better, at least in theory. I will test it out, and are a really cheap upgrade. So like, I don't know, 10 to 15 euros or so I think. And they should save me some watts. Small little tip. I will test it. So the chain is dry. It's stiff as you can see, so I have to break it in now. And then I have to put it on the bike. You can see how the wax is already coming off. So that's also part of the process to break it in. Actually the first 50 to 80k on the bike with the new wax chain are not perfect, so it needs a bit time to settle in, but then it should hold up for around 800 kilometers of riding without adding wax. At least that's what the manufacturer says. My experience is it holds up a bit less, but yeah, nevertheless it's working quite well. Already quite smooth now, so yeah, I have to shorten it now and then we'll put it on the bike. Yeah, I'm nowhere near a bike mechanic, so I hope I did nothing wrong. It can happen. Yeah, I actually like also to do my own maintenance on the bike. Not everything, but like things that are quite easy and I can do myself, because I think for once it's nice to do it yourself, to be able to do it. I think it's also part of the job. If you cycle, then you should know some basics. So in an upcoming video, I'm actually upgrading my bike with some more parts. I already ordered them and I have them here, but one key part is missing and I'm still deciding which one I will take. Not like a major upgrade, but some smaller upgrades. Stay tuned to see a new bike maintenance and bike upgrade video in the future. So there's a right way and a wrong way to put the chain on back on the bike. On Shimano at least, I don't know how it is for SRAM. There are the writings from Shimano written on there, and they have to face you. So yeah, you have to put it like that and not the other way around.
I'm on the bike and I'm already noticing that I fucked it up actually. I cut the chain too short, so not every gear is working. So everything I did yesterday and today was useless. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. It's just like one tiny bit too short. Rookie mistake. I was in a hurry and was not checking it if I do everything right, and I failed. But yeah, so I have to do the process all over again, buy a new chain and everything. But yeah, still on the bike, and I definitely learned this lesson now the hard way. But still not keeping me from still riding outside. I have to see which gears I can use, but it works somehow. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that I made a silly mistake, but that's how you learn things. Actually, the weather is quite nice. It's not so cold as I expected. Sun is out. So what do you want more on a Saturday in January?
Trying to stay alive, I'm eating minerals and vitamins. I tell the times of tales of principles when I begin. It's not very nice and hell, I've seen it all, invite 'em in. And only time can tell, the nights prevail, we slice it thin. I've been a fool, I'm witnessing the walls are sinking in. Without a pause, I see these intervals all interlinked. I'm lyrical, I watch the silver spoon turn into pink. I'm running thin on ink, my tentacles begin to drink. Yeah, so anything could happen. Watch my brother undercover, every hint of passion. Take my number, no more suffering, begin the action. No runners up, don't give a fuck, I twist it in a fraction. Rings of Saturn, circling my imperfections. Is this a pattern? Bursting from the indigestion. Big reactions, servicing the intervention. This is passion, gurning at the intersection.
Emotional incidents. Blissful ignorance.
Actually, it's much warmer than I expected it to be. So no freezing on the bike, which is good. I'm riding with Marcel, a friend that I met through Instagram. We were chatting and texting for a few months, like here and there, and meeting for the first time. Now riding on the bike, and it's always nice to meet fellow companions who like to do the same thing as you do. It's very nice to see that you right away connect very well.
So I pray to love, I pray to spirit, soak it up and take a minute. Oh, to us we raise the village, switch it up and change the image. And now we up and up to win it, round it up and touch the finish. There's no luck if there's no limit, like the time is now, I can't give in. I find the sound and let it spin. I run it round a couple times until I find where to begin. I load the sample picture.
Bit of a fair ride today, got a puncture. So your favorite bike mechanic can't shorten chains, but actually can fix a puncture. So yeah, nearly home. So the ride was nice, enjoyed it. I was looking if there is a bike shop which is still open, because I don't want to bother anymore with this chain. It was quite annoying actually. Yeah, and I don't want to think of it, of the mistake over and over again. So yeah, we are going now to the next bike shop, grabbing the one or maybe even two chains. So then I will wax them and cut them to the right length this time. And yeah, then we have a proper working bike again.
Never moving with caution.
So,
no one's human.
the chain is bought.
Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. Bandage through the wounds in my soul. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage got me cruising at home. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They ran through with the food that they own. Gang shit, never moving with caution. Too damn sick, no one's human, my role. Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. Banded through the rooms of my soul. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage from me cruising it on. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They ran through with the food that they owe.
So, bike is clean and now it's beautiful and shiny again.
They could never roll in my path, nothing like a stroll in the park.
Time to get out the chain. And now we simply let it dry overnight. So the chain is drying over there. I will just leave it overnight and let it dry and do the shortening part tomorrow. It was simply a small mistake. I was in a hurry and was not really taking notice. I shortened the link to one link too much. Yeah, I actually thought already when I was assembling it back together that something was wrong, but I just thought, yeah, maybe not, and we will see on the bike. And I felt it immediately and was really annoyed about it. But it was cool. That didn't keep me from riding and enjoying the ride because it was very nice. I only had 3 or 4 gears, but it worked. And yeah, it was nice to meet Marcel and just go with him on a ride. I then had a flat, but that didn't keep us from riding. Yeah, I also have some tires here because I already knew that these tires that I have on the bike are quite old, and yeah, on Tuesday I went on a ride and I was happy that I didn't got a flat, and I said that it's gonna be the last ride. Yeah, it wasn't, but this ride was definitely the last ride on these tires. This book here is made by the amazing Harry Talbot, and he is a pro cycling photographer, and in this book he documented his 25 season, and I was fortunate enough to be able to purchase one of these books because they were limited to a certain amount. I can highly recommend him. Follow him on Instagram to see his 26th season. This book showcases me as well that it's something different to have your pictures printed. You can see them online on Instagram and on your own website, but having them in a book and seeing them like in your hand, it's just something different. Yeah, so very cool to be able to see his pictures that I mostly already saw online in this book here, and definitely inspired myself to print my photos more often. One goal for 26 for me for sure is to go to more bike races and take photos. Last year I've been to Strade Bianche and I loved it. The atmosphere and everything combined together just sparked a fire in me that I noticed I want to do it more. I for sure shot some of my favorite photos ever there. Yeah, Pogi had a crash, and then yeah, he just went on, and I got one photo of him where he was like, yeah, in complete pain, and you see all the blood and so, and yeah, he was attacking on the hill, and yeah, and the white roads of Tuscany were like beautiful. I for sure will also take my video camera with me, so I think I will try to combine filming and taking photos, so that's definitely one thing that also will appear on this channel, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, maybe someday I will also have the opportunity to follow the pros around Europe and the world and take photos and make my own photo book as Harry Talbot did. We'll see. I'm quite happy that I was yesterday on my bike because today looks quite miserable. I already broke my chain in, I will cut it later, and then I think the problem should be fixed. For today there's no real plan. I think I will just take it a bit easy, as this week was actually like my first proper week of good training. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. How many miles I got in. Yeah, I was sick for the end of the year, and so moving to this year I just needed some time to restart. Also there are some job changes going on, and yeah, so there was a lot other stuff happening. So for the rest of the day I think I will take it easy. I will do some yoga to loosen up my sore muscles, and then I think I will just go on a walk today to get some fresh air. I hope you enjoyed. It's more like personal insight type of video, more casually filmed. I certainly did recording it. Just let me know in the comments how you did. And yeah, that just leaves me to say, hope you have a great day wherever you are. Enjoy it, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.